Good morning and welcome to Motivational Moments with Donna Hilfiger. I am Donna Hilfiger and thank you so much for joining me today. And today, again, I'm starting with your questions. Keep writing in, Donna at donnahilfiger.com. It's a theme of questions about depression. And I can't tell you how many people have written in about depression. And let me tell you, in some cultures, depression, or even saying the word depression, is taboo. And people overlook it and make excuses for family members or people in their family because it's so taboo they don't even want to talk about it. And in the meantime, it's really happening. The reality is people are depressed. And it happens to everybody. Life happens. I mean, you turn on the TV and if you sit there in front of the TV long enough, it'll depress you. Or if you get on social media and listen to all the rants and rage that people have anymore, it's depressing. You've got to stay away from it. But the first thing you need to do is take inventory. Am I depressed? Am I sad? Am I sad all the time? Am I sad half the time? I mean, how am I feeling every single day? And if you are depressed, reach out to somebody. You really need help. You need to see a doctor, a counselor, a therapist. You need somebody to help you, because if you could do it by yourself, you would have done it a long time ago. And I'm saying this from personal experience. I went through something in my life that I think it was the closest thing that I can imagine what depression is. It was the entire leadership team had to resign from this company. And I mean, our life was like this. And then we had to resign because of the way things were going on in the company. Were not serving us, and we couldn't be involved in it anymore. And I'm telling you, I wasn't the only one depressed. I was in a group of people who were depressed. And what did? We got on the phone with each other. Oh, how are you today? Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, I'm not feeling so well. And oh, I'm not either. And my daughter walked by my bedroom door one day and goes, Mom, are you going to get out of bed? And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm going, I know better than this. I've spent all these years in self-development that I know better. This is the closest thing that I can imagine. Am I depressed? And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I am. I don't know. What did I do? I had to get myself out of it. I had to quit doing the same thing I was doing every single day. Getting on the phone with these other people who weren't in a good place and talking to them. I had to talk to somebody who was positive and who was going to pull me out of my negativity and get me out of my grief, because it was a grieving process I was going through, because I'd lost a way of doing things. I was hanging out with people that I loved every day. I was in calls with people that I loved every day. I was doing all these things, and all of a sudden it was gone. And I had to start over and rebuild. And that was like, oh my gosh, I got in my stuff. But I wasn't going to let that take my life over. We've all had divorces. We've all been fired from a job or lost a job or had relationships break up. We've all had bad things happen. And this is life. This is the game of life. How are you going to play it? We've all got to decide, I'm going to react differently than how I acted before, because it's not serving me. I'm going to go seek help. I'm going to go find somebody that I can talk to who's going to be positive and who's not going to let me wallow in my self-pity. Because self-pity, I'm telling you, it is the worst thing we can wallow in. And I've had clients say, oh, but you don't understand. No, I do understand. You got to pick yourself up and you got to get yourself out of it, because there's a whole big world out there that when we are looking at it through a different lens, it's right there available to all of us. So if you're not in a good place right now, then go find yourself some help, or go find yourself one friend that's going to talk you out of where you are. I've worked with people who were borderline suicidal. And it's like, it doesn't have to be this way. Once you start looking at life through a different lens, and I'm telling you, it's really easy once you find somebody who's equipped to help you. So if you're not in a good place and you're feeling going, oh, I'm not depressed, but I'm just not real happy. I've just been in a bad mood, or I'm just really angry. Same thing. You need somebody who can help you with this, because if you could walk yourself out of it, you would have already done it by now. So today, go find somebody and say, hey, I don't need you to say anything to me. I just need you to listen to me, because I want to tell this story for the last time. And a lot of people I've worked with, they don't even know without their stories. Find yourself a new story to tell, because the stories, if you're not in a good place, then I'm telling you the stories that you're telling right now are exactly what's keeping you there. Because when we're thinking these thoughts, we're making the same decisions because of the feelings that it's bringing up inside of us. So today, go find a friend and tell a brand new story. And it doesn't even have to be real. I'm going to tell you a positive story because it's going to make me feel good right now in this moment. And I'm telling you, once you start telling different stories, your life will change. So I hope this helps. Please continue to write in, Donna at DonnaHilfiger.com. Thank you.